Hey guys, welcome back to Paracord Planet. Today we're going to be making the Type T knot bracelet. We got this idea from a paracord creator on Instagram. We'll put a link to where you can find him down in the description. This bracelet's a little bit wider than some of the projects we covered in the past, so we're going to be using a 3/4 inch buckle and about 20 feet of paracord. I've got 10 feet in 2 different colors. And then for tools, of course, we need our scissors and a lighter, and I'm going to be using a fid just to help me finish off the end. Let's dive in. So to start off, we're going to attach our buckle to our jig, but I'm going to be building this bracelet upside down, so you want to make sure that your buckle curves up. So go ahead and click that in. With a 3/4 inch buckle, they work either front or back, so that shouldn't be a problem. Then we're going to take our 2 paracord colors, and I'm going to give it a fresh end before we fuse them together. Just get both ends nice and hot, and then hold them together until it dries. So we'll start by folding the paracord in half with your meld mark just off to one side. We're going to be making an upside down cow hitch. So instead of going down through the top like we usually do, I'm going to come up through the bottom and then feed our cord up through that loop. And then tighten that down. Moving to the bottom, we'll make 2 cow hitches, one in each cord. We'll make those right side up, but later they're going to be flipped upside down. So we'll begin by putting the cord down through the buckle and coming up towards the inside of the bracelet. Once that's tightened down, wrap it to the outside. And now up through the bottom. We've now got that loop right there. We'll feed this down through it right alongside the other cord. Then we'll do the same thing with the blue. Put the end down through the buckle to come up towards the yellow there. Cross it over to the outside and bring it up through the buckle one more time. I'm just going to bring it under this cord right now, and that'll tighten it down into place. How it should be. Like that. Make sure that your cords are tight. You can do that by loosening the knot and then just pulling on the outside cord to tighten them. So moving back to the other side, it may help at this point to take some of the tension off the bracelet. Put our yellow cord through our cow hitch loop before going up through the buckle. And then we're going to go through the cow hitch loop again. If that wasn't clear, I'll do it with the blue as well. So coming back towards this side, we've got our cow hitch loop that's upside down. We want to go through that before bringing the cord up to the outside through the buckle. Then before returning to the other side, we want to bring it back towards the middle through that cow hitch loop again. So now going back to the bottom side of our bracelet, one more time we're just going to pull open each of those cow hitches and put our cord down through it. So now we've got 3 cords going through each cow hitch. And that's just going to go off to the side, and that's where we're going to start our weave. Do the same thing with the blue. So again, through that cow hitch loop, and we're not going to go through the buckle again on this part. All right, now tightening that down, it should clip nice and tight into your buckle. You may have to loosen your bracelet to make all that fit a little bit. All right, now we're ready to begin our weave, but we'll flip it around so that we're working from the top down. So I'm going to start with the left side here with our blue. We're going to pass it underneath the bracelet to come up in the middle. Pull our slack through here until we've got a small loop on that side. We're going to tuck this cord back through that loop. We don't want to tighten that down all the way just yet, but we've got this half hitch. We'll take our end and again pass it underneath the bracelet all the way over to that right side, except we're going to go inside this last cord. You can tighten that part down like that. And then our last little bit is we're going to stick our end down through the second loop that we've created. You have to be careful not to stick it through that original loop, but only down through that second one. And we'll do this once more with the yellow, in case this dark blue cord is a little bit hard to see. Tighten this down. You may have to tighten that first loop first, and then tighten the second one. Because if you just pull on the end, it might not get all of that tight. Slide that up towards the top, and we'll shift over to our yellow. So again, start by bringing the cord underneath the bracelet to come up in the middle. And then you can go ahead and pass it underneath this cord, because that's going to be our loop. So now it looks like this, just like the blue one. Tighten that down most of the way. Again, take our end, bring it all the way over to the blue side, just inside of that last cord. And then as the final part, we don't want to go through this top loop, we want to go through this bottom loop here, downwards and towards the outside. So that's what it looks like before we tighten it down. We're going to tighten that first loop before pulling the rest of the cord taut. Then we slide that up towards the top as tight as we can, and we repeat the process all the way down. All right, so we've gone ahead and finished it up with those last couple knots. I used the FID to work it through. Remember, this is the bottom of the bracelet, so what the actual bracelet is going to look like is this, not too different. So flipping it back over to the belly, we'll just clip those two ends and flatten them against the bracelet. So there we have the Type T knot. It's got a nice jagged sawtooth pattern across it. This bracelet is pretty thick, and so make sure you make it long enough that it's going to fit on your wrist when you're done. I would say a full inch to inch and a half longer than your wrist measurement. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, leave us a like and subscribe if you want to see more. We'll put a link down in the description to where you can buy paracord and the buckles. Otherwise, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.